What up guys, Trizzle Trey with TrizzTech&Electronics, and in today's video, I'm gonna kinda just spitball straight at you guys. So instead of me doing some fancy editing and super tricks and reviewing products and things, I kinda just wanna talk straight at you guys and get you guys involved in this conversation. This is just a few things that have been bounced around in my brain over the course of the last few weeks regarding next generation video game consoles, the current generation video game consoles, and I'm going to ask you guys a few questions that I want you to interact with me in the comments section below. You can also hit me up on Twitter at Trizzle5586, on Facebook at facebook.com/TrizzTech&Electronics, Google+, all of those things you can find in the video description below, all the links to those as well. But what my question to you guys is, do you think that it's a little early to be pushing these next-gen consoles? I know it's a little late to be asking you this question, but the reason why I ask is because this is what's been going on in my head. It doesn't make sense to me to be pushing all of these next-generation consoles when the current vendors, Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, aren't even really utilizing the capabilities of the current gen consoles. This kind of excludes Nintendo since they've already released their next-generation console, and it pretty much brought it level to the other two players' last-generation consoles, meaning that the Wii U kind of brought it even to the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. So it's going to be leaps and bounds behind the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. But what my issue is Sony and Microsoft aren't even utilizing the full capabilities of the Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3. You know, the max resolution, any of the games, any of the top titles that are being released on either one of those consoles are only 720p when these consoles are supposed to be 1080p output ready. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand why they did not take the time to kind of enhance the current gen consoles and instead of just spend millions of dollars in research and development and pouring them into the development process of these next gen consoles when the past gens still have so much potential and could still live up to so much more. I mean, if you think back 7 years ago when Sony was marketing the PlayStation 3 before launch, they were telling everybody that this is going to be your next generation gaming console for the next 10 years. Well, as I said, it's been 7 years. But that's still not 10 years. That's not a decade, which is what they were promising the gamers. And it just doesn't make sense to me why they wouldn't be kind of pushing that to make it to that 10-year mark and keep making those consoles better instead of just reformulating the form factors and stuff, which is what they have been doing with these current gen consoles, instead of adding specs, making these things a little bit better, making them own up to their full potential. Now, you know, I am a lot more excited now about the next gen consoles after E3 and the things that we learned there than I was before. I honestly think that Microsoft has completely shot itself in the foot. It's a PR nightmare, and I really do think that they're going to be losing this next gen battle, at least at launch, because of the crap they're pulling with this always-on crap and having to check in online every 24 hours, not being able to play used games. That's just not formulating or aiming at their audience. And this is the problem that I see right now. And Microsoft has missed this big. Sony did a very good job in their keynotes at E3 by saying that they are still going to be using used titles. You don't have to be online all the time, which, you know, some people, they don't want to be online all the time. There's privacy issues, there's all sorts of things that have been tied up in the media for some time. But some people just don't have internet, but they still want to play their single-player titles, you know, like Killzone and all those PlayStation exclusives that still have a decent campaign that you don't have to play online. And these are the things that Xbox and Microsoft seem to be missing here, is that this should be targeting the gamers. And right now what Xbox seems to be doing is targeting just the technology consumer base. What they're trying to do is focus so much on electronic entertainment as a whole, you know, cable TV and just your entertainment in one box, hence the Xbox One, that they're kind of missing the target that they need to be hitting, and that's the gamers. The gamers are what make and break these products. I mean, look at YouTube. The biggest and most expanded network on YouTube is gaming. And the reason why that is because everybody games, and people want to share their games with the world. The gamers are what sell these products, and Xbox One and Microsoft have completely blown their feet off to the gamers. You know, the majority of gamers are high school age and college age, which, you know, they don't have a lot of money. They don't have enough money to go spend $60 on a new title every time it comes out. Where they wait a few weeks, pick up a used title for 50 or 40 or $50, where they save a little bit of change. And what Xbox is saying here is, no, you can't do that. You can't just have your friend hand you the game when they're done playing it. And that is not okay. That's missing the mark humongously. Microsoft is missing its roots. Its roots are the gamers. The gamers are what made Xbox so popular. Xbox is leaps and bounds more popular than PlayStation right now, and the reason why that is because it has a sleek user interface. Xbox Live is leaps and bounds better than PSN, which I'm sure will be changing here with the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, given the fact that you're going to have to pay for both. But right now, you don't have to pay for PSN on the PlayStation 3, but you do for Xbox Live on the Xbox 360, given why it is a little bit better user interface because they put that money back into it, where PSN is free, you can play, anybody can do it, which is awesome. But what my point here is that Microsoft really needs to get back to its roots and target the gamers. Sony is doing a very good job of that, saying, look, used titles are good, you don't have to always be online. This is your way. We want to appease the masses. We want to make sure the gamers are happy. Where Microsoft has completely missed that mark. And I think that's a very sad fact. On the talk of the new consoles, I think that they really need to market that differently. But now I do want to know what you guys have to say. Do you think that they are pushing these next-gen consoles out a little bit early? Do you think that it would have been cool to see them kind of put a little bit more time and effort into the current gens and making them reach their full potential? I really would have liked to see that because I've been let down time and time again not being able to see exactly what the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 can do. Now, I am a gamer at heart. I am excited about seeing where gaming's going. I'm really excited about virtual reality and things of that nature too. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen here with, Oculus Rift and things like that. Virtual reality gaming, I think, is the future of gaming. But that's for a whole different video. So I do want to know what you guys have to say. Do you think it was too early? What is your thoughts on the current gen systems versus the next gen systems? Are you guys excited for the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4? Please leave them in the comment section below or hit me up on Twitter at Trizzle5586. Hit up the Facebook fan page, the Google Plus page, whatever. All of those links are in the video description below. So please interact with this. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this. Definitely let me know what you thought about this style of video where I talk straight at you guys. We interact a little bit more. These are fun for me, so please interact with me. Let me know how you feel about this down in the comments section below. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the TrizzTech&Electronics channel if you haven't done so yet. And I'll definitely be catching you guys in the next video. Take care, guys. Peace.